Okay, everyone, today we're going to be learning how to draw an anime self portrait. Now, you can make this look like yourself, or you can just make up your own anime character, or draw any kind of anime character you want. So, I'm going to show you the basics, and then you can take this information and these skills to make your own cool drawings. So, our first step is we're going to draw a circle. Now, I know a lot of you seem to think that you can never, ever, ever draw a circle. I'm going to show you how I do it. It may not help you, but just in case it does, I'm going to show you. So I'm going to lightly sketch. Instead of drawing the circle in one motion, I'm going to make small little strokes. So I'm going to sketch out one side, turn my paper, sketch another side, turn my paper, sketch another side, turn my paper again, and then do the last bit. Now, it doesn't need to be perfect because these first few marks we're making, we're going to end up erasing later. Now, we're going to want to draw a cross in the middle of our circle. Some of you may be familiar with what I'm doing, but when we're doing this cross in the middle of a circle, it helps us know exactly where to place the eyes, the nose, and the lips so that we can get our face looking symmetrical. Now, all of this that we just made, we're going to erase later. So keep that in mind. So make sure that you sketched lightly and not hard and digging into the paper. So now we're going to find where we want the tip of our chin to go. I go about like an inch below the bottom of our circle right here. I'll make like a little mark, show where I want that. And then we're going to go on the sides of our circle here. We're going to kind of straighten them out a little bit. So I'm starting from right here and going down. I'm going down until it kind of reaches the length of the bottom of our circle. See, if I go across here, it's kind of the same length. And you do that on both sides. Now, everyone kind of has a different chin shape, so you can modify this to be a little rounder or a little more sharp. It just kind of depends on what you want. I'm going to make mine a little bit more sharp, so I'm just going to draw straight lines going to our chin point. It might be a little curved, but straight enough. Okay, now I'm going to start on the ears. Now, our ears are kind of, everyone has different ear shapes, so I'm going to show you this way where it kind of looks like a 3, the number 3. I'm going to start right here at this point, go up, make my 3, and then it kind of ends where our straight line meets the circle here. Or you could also do a half heart shape like that. Or you can even do like a C shape. Now you don't have to copy everything I'm doing. See, I'm showing you a couple different examples. You choose which one you want to follow. So say if you drew the 3 shape ear, you would copy that on this side as well. Or if you did the half heart shape, you'd copy it on this side as well. Okay, now we're going to start with our eyes. Our eyes are going to go right here and right here. I know that because of this cross and circle we did. Now we're going to do 2 circles for the beginning of our eyes. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to do two different eye shapes. One is going to be a little bit more feminine and another one's going to be more masculine. But if I'm being honest, it doesn't really matter which one you choose because I know a lot of you watch Naruto, and Naruto actually has a more girly or feminine eye shape. So I'm going to start off with the more girly or feminine eye shape. We're going to draw a curved line on top of that circle we just made. I like to make it a little more thick on one end here. We got that curved line. Now I'm kind of going to go on this outer corner here, and I'm kind of going to draw a little triangle, long, skinny triangle like this, but here. You see that? And then we're going to color that in with our pencil. Now, anime eyes tend to be on the bigger side, so instead of drawing the bottom of my eye directly under this circle, I'm going to leave a little bit of a space, and then I'm going to draw another curved line. Now, I'm going to color in this circle that we started off here with for our eyes. This is where you would color in your eye color, like brown, green, blue, black, or if you want to do a really cool, unnatural color eye, like purple or something, that'd be cool too. Now, to make the eye look a little bigger, I like to draw the eyelid. And that's just going to be another curved line starting right here at this point, going across there. And this is where you could add some maybe makeup or any other details you want. I usually wear eyeliner every day, and it's kind of like a little triangle on the edge of my eye. So to do that, you would just add a triangle shape here and fill that in, color that in. Now, I also like to add little under eye bags on my characters. I think it makes them look a little sleepy, and I'm usually sleepy, so I would just add another curved line here. Now I'm going to move on to the other eye shape, the more masculine or manly kind of eye. This would be for like more serious characters. If you're thinking about Naruto, this would kind of be like more of the kind of eye shape that Kakashi has. The main difference is instead of doing these curved lines like we did over here it's going to be more sharp and straight lines. So instead of our curved line on top here, we're going to draw, it's kind of like a big open V shape on top here, a little bit pointy. And again, I like it to make it a little thicker. Now we're going to do the same kind of like little long skinny triangle, but this one's pointed inwards. We're going to point it outwards towards the ear on this one. I like that. And you color that in. And I do the same on the inside of the eye. It's just going to be a little smaller. Now, this kind of eye shape, they tend to be on the smaller end, so I'm going to go straight under the circle we began with and just do a straight line. Again, I'm going to color our beginning eye circle in, and this would be your eye color. And you can also add the eyelid or the eye bags or anything you want. You can also add like little eyelashes too. Right, I'm going to move on to the nose. Now, you might think this looks a little weird, but we're looking straight on to this character, we're face to face. So you're not going to see that like curve of the nose. when you're looking from someone on the side, you're just going to see the very tip or shadow your nose creates. So I'm going to draw two little dashes here and here, and that's going to be the nostrils. And now we're just going to make the shadow that our nose would make. So we're going to lightly tickle the paper, lightly color on the paper in a triangle shape like this. And now that kind of looks like the shadow your nose creates. Now, for the eyebrows, everyone has different eyebrow shapes, right? The most common is probably where it goes straight and then down a little bit at the edges. So I'm going to show you how to do that. The main thing with eyebrows is just one big shape. You don't draw every individual hair. You're just going to draw one shape. I like that. And sometimes if you watch more stylized anime shows, kind of like Naruto, he, I believe, just has a triangle for an eyebrow, so it kind of looks like this. You can also do something as simple as that. Now, usually mouths in animes are pretty simple, where it's kind of just a smiley face. But maybe you want like an open mouth kind of smile, so you would just make this kind of like a banana or like a D kind of shape on its side. And then you would just draw the line where your top teeth meet your bottom teeth. You don't want to draw every individual tooth, you just want to draw that one line. I kind of want to add a little bit more detail to the ear, and what I would do is just make a smaller ear inside there and just shade that in. That kind of looks like your ear hole. You can also add like little earrings and jewelry and such to the ears. You can also do that over here if you want like a nose ring or something. I don't know. Okay, now we're gonna make the neck. And how you know where to place the neck is you're gonna find the center of your eye, and when you go down, that's where you're gonna place the neck. And then, so you do two straight lines for the neck, and then for the shoulders, you're gonna make a diagonal kind of slanted line, and it's gonna go to the edge of your paper. And here's where you draw like your shirt collar right here. Now with hair, it's a little bit complicated because I can't draw every single hairstyle in the world. That would take probably 3 billion years if I were to guess. So I'm just gonna show you the basic kind of stuff, and you're just gonna have to play with it and find your own thing. So, like for my own hair, I have some bangs, so I would just draw little triangle kind of shapes going down here for my bangs. The main thing is that the hair is going to be one shape. You don't draw every individual hair. Um, let's say you have short hair and it kind of goes up for like a most of the boys will have this hairstyle. You would just kind of outline your hairline here, and then you would go up with these little triangle like shapes. I know it looks a little funny because I'm drawing on top of things on top of each other, but I'm just trying to show you the basics. Now, I know a lot of you may have curly hair, so you might want to do like some waves like this. Or if your hair is like super curly, Maybe you want to do some like little tighter looking curls, something like that. Or if you have braids, I would do this kind of cloud like shape, and then I add in those like little braided lines. You could add like little beads and stuff on the edge and the end too. And for a lot of you, sometimes your hair covers your ears and you're not going to see that. So let's say we have like some longer wavy hair and I just go down here. You would erase the ear because you wouldn't see it, right? Unless you have your ear or your hair tucked behind your ears. So hopefully you kind of understand how to draw anime and you can kind of play with it, find your own thing. But this is where I'm going to stop, and this is also where we erase that original circle and cross line. I drew with colored pencil, so it's not really erasing very well, but you get the point. All right. Thank you.
You did just fine.
How do you stop the recording?
Don't worry, I can edit this out. Don't worry. Did it? What happened to the little?
I don't know.